So over the Thanksgiving break, Donald Trump basically got smacked down by Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. What happened was that Donald Trump had a phone call with President Sheinbaum, came out afterwards, announced that she had made all of these concessions to avoid the tariffs that he is going to put on her. And she immediately came out afterward and said, yeah, literally none of that happened. We just got off a phone call. This man immediately hopped on social media and lied to the world about what we talked about. So that shows us two things. One, that Trump's trade war is going to happen because he's pissing off world leaders. But two, that one of our closest neighbors, obviously, is not afraid to stand up to Donald Trump and point out to the world that this man is still lying to you. And he does it without a second thought. It's as natural as breathing is to him. So she's not going to take any of his crap. And because of this, Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman came out on social media on Blue Sky and explained what this really means for relations not just between the U.S. and Mexico, but the U.S. and pretty much every other country on the planet. Here is what the Nobel Prize-winning economist, who knows what the hell he's talking about, had to say. One possibility regarding Trump tariffs that I don't think has been given enough consideration is that other leaders may decide that he's weak and easily bamboozled. And they may be right. Something already suggested by his behavior the first time. I mean, what just happened with Mexico? To use technical language, Sheinbaum's response to Trump's tariff threat appears to have been F me? No, F you. Quite likely that other trading partners will respond similarly, Krugman continued. They probably realize, even if Trump doesn't, that America doesn't have a clear advantage in a potential trade war, especially if it's America against the world, and probably a good idea not even to give Trump symbolic concessions, as of course Trump had claimed Sheinbaum did do during their conversation, which of course she clarified didn't happen. So, easily bamboozled is how the Nobel Prize-winning economist describes Donald Trump. And here's the thing, we already know that that is the case. If you want to get on Donald Trump's good side, what do? You either go out there on social media and heap a ton of praise on him, or you somehow give him money. You book a bunch of rooms in his hotels, rooms that you pay for in advance and then don't even use and don't ask for a refund. Well, Saudi Arabia actually did that when Trump owned that hotel in D.C. when he was president the first time, so that's how they bought favor with him. Vladimir Putin, of course, loves to give Donald Trump compliments and act like he's his best friend. Kim Jong-un talked to him about real estate in Pyongyang. So there's lots of easy ways that foreign leaders, the worst of them, have taken advantage of Donald Trump. As for the rest of them, those who are not going to kiss his ass, they know that he's not smart. And honestly, that's even more dangerous. Because they understand that they are dealing with a man who doesn't know what the hell he is talking about. They're dealing with an elderly man who may not even know where the hell he is at any given moment. And he doesn't clearly understand or care how tariffs actually work. And because of that, these countries can use that to their advantage. When Trump threatens to put tariffs on their country, they're going to sit there and say, oh no, please don't do it. Whatever, dude, we don't care. Because they're not the ones who are paying it. American companies are. And they're going to continue paying the price for it. They're not going to stop. The only way that these American companies are going to buy fewer goods from the countries is if they're selling fewer goods here in our country, which will eventually happen. And it'll slow down trade for a little bit because we will have an excess, a surplus, if you will. But that surplus won't last forever, and they'll return to buying stuff from other countries. They're not going to make it here. Even with the tariffs, it's still cheaper for them to go overseas or across our borders. So they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Companies in Mexico and Canada still going to keep making money. It's just us that are the ones who will be screwed. And the other countries know that. And that's how they're going to take advantage of Donald Trump. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.